Some stories are passed down to celebrate heroes. Others survive because they are warnings. This is one of those stories. There are places where the land remembers. There are rivers that carry more than water, and there are choices that echo through generations. This is the story of one such place, a place called Oni. The year is 2029. Sunlight streams through the windows of a quiet modern home. Outside, the neighborhood looks ordinary. Children ride bikes, birds sing. Not a single sound disturbs the morning. Yet, inside the house, terror has already arrived. A man stands alone beside a large living room window. His hands tremble. His breathing is shallow. Sweat runs down his forehead. His eyes dart from house to house, scanning the streets outside as though something unseen is watching him. Every passing shadow startles him. Every movement in the distance makes his heart race. He doesn't dare blink for long. Behind him, his wife and their two grown daughters wait silently. His family's expressions are filled with hope. Hope that the nightmare has finally ended. Hope that the man they love has recovered. Hope that life can finally return to normal. Slowly, the man turns away from the window. He looks toward his family. His wife smiles softly, expectant. His daughters wait for him to speak, hoping for reassurance. His face tightens. His entire body freezes. They thought he could see them. Their features seem to blur. Eyes, noses, mouths, fading into blank, smooth flesh where their faces should be. His breathing stops. His heart pounds violently against his ribs. He stumbles backward, breath caught in his throat. He wants to scream, but nothing comes out because somewhere deep inside, he realizes something far more terrifying. The terror isn't that their faces are gone, it's that his own mind can no longer recognize them. If your own family becomes strangers, who can you trust? And if your own eyes betray you, how do you know what is real? That was one of the first signs of the Blight. To understand how it began, we must go back more than 100 years. The year is 1900. The morning sun rises over the fertile fields of Oni. The wind moves gently through crops, waiting for harvest. Three respected village elders stand overlooking the land. Their faces carry the heavy wisdom earned through decades of caring for the land. In the distance, farmers work together. They laugh as they plant, believing the oldest truth of their people. If you care for the land will care for you. The world outside is changing. Railroads stretch farther each year. Factories rise across distant lands. The industrial age has begun. The elders dream that one day Oni will become prosperous while preserving the soil our ancestors entrusted to us. Laddie stands inside his elegant office. His finger slowly traces the outline of a vast piece of land on a wall map. To everyone else, it is farmland. To Laddie, it is an opportunity. He sees not fields, but factories, not families, but profit. Without hesitation, he gathers his belongings and begins the journey to Oni. The village elders welcome him with cautious respect. He looks them in the eye and makes a promise. He convinces the elders to sell their land, promising unprecedented opportunity. He promises to employ every farmer, to build homes, to create jobs. He promises they will all prosper together. His words sound sincere. After much discussion, the contracts are signed. The land changes hands. None of them realize that history has just taken its first irreversible step. Months pass. New buildings rise. Warehouses fill with healthy, natural farming materials. The harvest grows stronger than ever. Prosperity seems within reach. But then the money runs thin. Laddie notices the rising cost of maintaining healthy farming methods. His profits begin shrinking. Like a green goblin demon on his left shoulder, greed begins to whisper in his ear.
There is an easier way.
It says,
there is a cheaper way.
One gray morning, old freight trucks arrive carrying sealed metal drums. Radioactive symbols and warning symbols cover their sides. Inside are powerful industrial chemicals, dangerous, cheap, fast. He orders the workers to begin using them immediately, replacing natural practices and completely ignoring the warnings. The farmers gather outside his warehouse to protest. They carry their tools and handmade signs. They plead with him. If these chemicals poison the soil, one says, they will poison us, our children, our future. We depend on this land. Laddie's expression hardens. He threatens to replace them all, to hire cheaper labor from neighboring towns and leave them with nothing. Fear takes the place of anger. One by one, the protest signs fall to the ground. The farmers return to work, not because they agree, but because they have no choice. And somewhere beneath the poisoned soil, something begins to awaken. Their harvest grew larger. Money poured into Oni. Laddie became a wealthy hero to the outside world. But beneath the surface, the land was dying. The streams stopped singing. The birds disappeared, and the soil remembered. At first, the sickness came like an ordinary fever, headaches, confusion. Then people began disappearing, not physically, but mentally. Two farmers who had known each other for years stood in a field. Suddenly, one stopped talking. He looked at his lifelong friend, his eyes filled with terrifying, empty confusion, and whispered, "Who are you?" The blight had awakened. People forgot their loved ones. They lost their way in the very woods they grew up in. Men wandered across fields with pale skin and lifeless eyes, searching for lives they could no longer remember. Panic consumed the village. Every stranger became a threat. Every forgotten name a death sentence. But not far from the frightened village, a waterfall poured endlessly into a crystal clear stream. Peace still exists here, and there, walking quietly along the water, was a young woman named Abeni. She wore a flowing yellow dress, golden ankle beads, shimmering as she walked. Only days earlier, her father had fallen victim to the blight. He lay helpless, his memory stripped away, but Abeni had refused to let him go. Night after night, she offered him nothing but fresh water gathered from this very stream, and day by day, his memory returned. She discovered the hidden healing of the waterfall. The water held something powerful enough to stand against the blight. Word of her miracle spread, and eventually the rumors reached a desperate, terrified man, Laddie. The once confident industrialist tracked Abeni down at the edge of the stream. He was a broken man. The sickness had touched him. The fear of losing his mind had stripped away all his pride. He begged her for a cure. Abeni looked at the man who had poisoned her home. She agreed to give him the water, but she demanded a price that matched the damage he had caused. "It will cost you everything," she told him. And Laddie, desperate to save his own mind, agreed, not asking the source of this water. He gave up his wealth. He sold the land back to Abeni for pennies. The dangerous drums were cleared away. The land slowly healed. The sick were restored, and the wandering farmers returned to their families. Abeni became a legend, the woman who found a way to restore the land and save her people. History would forever remember her as the saint of the blight. Generations passed. The wagons became automobiles. The towns became cities, but the whispers remained. In 2029, morning sunlight fills that same beautiful home. Before an altar, the family kneels together, praying to the stone statue of Abeni. They pray for protection, for wisdom, because the people of Oni still believe that a sincere heart will find hope. The prayer finishes. Life appears normal. The father exhales, walking toward the window. Perhaps the fear was only a memory. Perhaps the blight truly disappeared centuries ago. But then, across the street, a man stops walking. He stands perfectly still, staring blankly. He turns to the woman standing right beside him. His lips move, barely above a whisper. "Excuse me, who are you?" The woman stares back in horror. Inside the house, the father's blood runs cold. His heart pounds. Behind him, his own family calls his name, but he doesn't dare turn around. He is terrified of what he might see, of who he might forget. The neighborhood looks peaceful, but beneath the soil, something unseen is spreading. Not with violence, but quietly, patiently, waiting for the next person who believes greed is more valuable than life, waiting for the next hand that poisons the soil, because evil does not always arrive as a monster. Sometimes it begins with a single shortcut, a choice to value profits over people. The Blight was never destroyed. It was only waiting for history to repeat itself. The Blight will return.